Tonight on RBT.
The alcohol limit for a P2 is?
0.
0.
Just had a big night last night, obviously a bit too big.
How many you had at the pub, do you think?
Squillions.
I know I'm in a big trouble.
Out of the car, please. Why did you swap drivers? Stay there, don't move. Stop. This time I'm going to place you under arrest.
Good afternoon.
It's late Saturday afternoon on the outskirts of Maitland, and the RBT team are set up on a busy suburban street.
He's keen. No worries.
Sir, any alcohol?
Well, I had a big night last night, so I'm just trying.
Yeah, when did you finish up?
Probably about 1 in the morning.
P-plate driver and soon-to-be dad William has made a special trip down from Tamworth to pick up a cot. And he's used the opportunity to catch up with some old mates.
I'd just get you to count to 5 out loud for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Still at your address there in North Tamworth?
Yeah.
So you finished up at 1?
Yeah.
It's detected alcohol. Just going to continue with the test, so what I need you to do is just calmly blow on the approved device.
Yeah, no problem.
Failing to do so may be an offence. Do you understand that?
No, mate, that's right. You're all right.
Righty. Just calmly blow until I say stop.
No problem.
Keep going, stop. Right, mate, you have registered a positive reading, which means you're under arrest for a breath analysis back at Maitland Police Station, okay?
It's a full 16 hours since William's last drink, but he's still over his 0 alcohol limit and now taking an unexpected ride to the police station. In the Central Hunter, our officers are on their way to respond to a radio call.
Just had a call from one of our off-the-highway cars. They've been following a driver that appeared impaired, weaving over the road and exceeding the speed limit. Yeah, okay, we're just pulling up Central Hunter 210, Yamaha car, they've got a vehicle stop.
The driver, Samir, was pulled over for speeding, and officers suspect alcohol could be involved.
Hello mate, how you going?
Good, sir. How are you going?
Okay, I understand you've been pulled over for a breath test, so it'll be a nice deep breath. How much you actually had tonight?
Sir, I had 1 pint of 600 ml
Okay.
and a little more than that.
What pint of what was it?
So it was a beer,
A beer, yeah.
a little bit more than that,
Okay.
and a shot of tequila, so.
Okay, no worries. All right. Nice deep breath. Blow nice and calmly for me, thanks. Keep going a bit harder, sir. Keep going. Stop. Thank you. Took a bit of effort. Your mouth wasn't totally around the tube. Okay, it has indicated that you are over the limit, so you are under arrest for a breath analysis.
In Newcastle, officers Cousins and Rudd are patrolling the back streets when they notice a blue ute driving erratically.
The reason I stopped is a breath test. Is your licence there with you?
Yep.
Thank you. Have you consumed any alcohol tonight?
Oh, I had a couple of beers earlier.
I'm sorry?
I had a couple of beers a bit earlier.
How long ago is a bit earlier?
About 2-3 hours ago.
Okay. Your P2 provisional licence holder?
Yeah.
Your alcohol limit for a P2 is?
0, isn't it?
0. What I need you to do for me is count to 5 out loud in the front of the machine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. Okay, you've failed the preliminary test at this point in time.
Yeah.
I need you to blow through the tube for me, okay?
Yeah.
Won't be a moment.
Yeah, I had a couple, like, a bit earlier on in the night. I didn't think it'd be still in the system now.
Take a big breath and blow through the white tube and tell you to stop. That's it, blow through the tube. Keep going, you're halfway. Keep going. Come on, blow. Stop there.
For P-plater Edwin, 2 beers could be too many.
Right, mate, you have registered a positive reading, which means you're under arrest for a breath analysis back at Maitland Police Station, okay?
Near Maitland, P-plate driver William has been arrested for further breath testing a full 16 hours after his last drink.
What were you drinking last night, mate?
Just beer.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
You know roughly how much you had, or you lost count?
Oh, fair few schooners.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Just because I don't get back to Newcastle very often, and I just ran into my old flatmate and a
Okay.
couple of blokes I used to play soccer with.
So you're a Newcastle boy?
Yeah.
Where'd you say you're from, Gunnedah?
No, Tamworth.
Tamworth, sorry, yeah.
Hey, darling. No, I'm not good. Yeah, I'm alright. I think I just a bit. I think I must have blown over just a little bit just from last night. So yeah, we'll just me and Michael are just going over to pick up the cot, and yes, I'm really in a police car. Well, all we can do is laugh. It's not my finest hour anyway. I'm not sure what time I finished, but it was late, and I had a fair bit to drink. But all right, darling, I love you.
It's a big pitfall for P-platers to have a big night and then jump in and drive.
How are you feeling at the moment, mate? You feel hungover or anything?
Oh, I'm feeling a bit dusty, but not too bad. Probably just a bit hungry. I haven't really had anything to eat all day either.
And generally, if you're feeling dusty or hungover, it's a fair indication it's still hanging around in your system. Straight through, please.
Well, I've never been in this situation, so it's all new. It's all exciting. Just had a big night last night, obviously a bit too big.
In Newcastle, 18-year-old local student Edwin has been pulled up weaving home in the back streets, and he says he's only had 2 beers.
Stop there. All right, Edwin, you failed the breath test. Unfortunately, mate, you're under arrest. Just step out of the vehicle for me, thanks.
Edwin's returned a reading well above his 0 alcohol limit.
He's a local boy, he lives local to here. He thought a few back streets, they won't see me, but unfortunately he didn't quite make it. So now we'll take him back to Newcastle and see what sort of level of alcohol's in his system. Okay, just watch your leg there, mate. Let's close that door.
What do you do for work, mate? I was working on a railway, but I'm recently back to school because I want to be a PE teacher.
But before he becomes a teacher, there's something else Edward wants to achieve, and that is to be a champion boxer.
I've got a goal for it. It's be the first Australian to win an Olympic gold medal.
Edwin needs his licence to keep that goal in his sights.
I've got to drive down Central Coast every day for training and stuff. So yeah, it's probably going to affect me a fair bit, but it's my own stupid fault for just doing it anyway, I suppose. Got to be training really hard for it and all that, and got up tonight.
So it's white suit there, straight on the white suit there for me.
What time did you have your first drink, mate?
We had 7:30.
What time did you have your last one at?
8:30.
You had them all in an hour, did you?
2
Bottles or schooners?
Nah, schooners.
Do you have anything to eat while you're drinking? Put your lips around the end of the machine, blow continuously until I tell you to stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop.
In the Central Hunter, Samir has been pulled over for speeding,
Blow nice and calmly for me, thanks.
and officers suspect that alcohol could be part of the problem.
Stop, thank you. Okay, it has indicated that you are over the limit, so you are under arrest for a breath analysis.
Sir, how much am I above the limit?
It's indicating that you're in the high range area.
He's stumbling when he's walking, he's a bit sluggish in that action, his eyes are glazed and bloodshot, and he just seemed a bit agitated with the situation.
How what happens, mate, if you go over back here and you lose your licence as a result of this? How's that going to affect you?
Sir, I'm going to lose my business. I'm going to lose my job.
Samir has a lot at stake, and his only hope now is that after a 15-minute wait, he'll be under the limit.
Sir, am I allowed to buy some smokes or...
Some smokes?
Yes, sir.
No, we don't sell smokes here. Police station. Mate, occupation?
Sir, I'm a service station manager. Sir, I own a business.
Where did you have your last alcoholic drink?
Sir, at Curry.
Whereabouts at Curry?
Sir, at my friend's mate, sir. In fact, I still need to have my dinner.
Bit late for that, it'll be breakfast soon.
It's been a long day, sir. When your wife is away, you have nobody, you feel lonely.
Samir's young family are back home visiting relatives.
Yeah, and I got a son just around 6 months back, and I'm missing him. He's gone to India. Yeah. He went with my wife, and he's been there for 3 months. Very lonely, but yeah, I think another week or two, he'll be back with me.
Flow. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop now. That's fine.
Police are stationed on a major city motorway. It's the early hours of Saturday morning when the most unexpected vehicle attracts their attention.
So I bet you haven't had many cars like this come through tonight.
Yeah, you're right. Stop random breath test. Get your licence here, please.
Terry's a gold prospector from Western Australia. He travels up and down the country with all his possessions strapped on board, trying to strike it rich.
It's mainly a sluice machine and plus my life, you know. This card is actually expired.
Yeah?
But somewhere in here is the remnants of my me paying it in Walloona. That's the receipt, but it's a bit tatty.
Have you had any alcohol tonight?
I had a can of Jack Daniels about an hour and a half ago.
No worries. Count 10 for us.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Pull your vehicle over up there, just between the tarpon and the RAV. Yeah. I'll run your licence through and make some checks, all right, mate?
Okay.
He's passed the breath test, but without a current licence, he's not in the clear just yet.
Unbelievable. I've seen it, but I don't believe it.
P-plater Edwin was caught in the back streets coming home from the pub. He said he had a couple of beers, and now he needs to blow 0 to be in the clear.
The instrument has analysed a sample of your breath and has returned a reading of 0.063 grams of alcohol. So unfortunately, you are going to have to go to court in relation to this, all right?
Stupid mistake, just stupid me. Shouldn't have done it.
Without his licence, Edwin's dream of becoming a champion boxer may have become harder, but he's not giving up.
Still going to go on with it, yep, definitely. I don't care if I have to go Central Coast or just nearby, I'm still going to keep doing it.
I think he had already, when we first stopped him, had realised that he was in a bit of strife. So I don't think he was any surprised at the fact that he was over. The fact that he got caught only a couple of streets from home probably made it a little bit more worse for himself.
When your wife is away, you have nobody, you feel lonely.
Samir's family are visiting relatives in India, and he didn't want to go back to an empty home. But a night with his friends put him 3 times over the legal limit. Now he's hoping for a miracle.
Takes about half a minute. Okay, the instrument analysed sample of breath and displayed a reading of 0.135 grams of alcohol per 100 millilitres of blood, which means you're mid-range.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Got any questions at this point?
No, sir. I wish I just can have a glass of water now, sir, please.
Righto. We will get to that.
I'm guilty, sir. No.
Okay, because you've registered a reading in the mid-range,
Yes, sir.
your licence is suspended from this point until the matter's dealt with at court by a magistrate.
With his young family about to return, Samir is wondering how he'll manage without his licence.
So stupid. Now, I have a baby, I have a wife, and if my kid gets sick in the middle of the night, I know I'm in a big, big trouble. I'm ruined. I think the only best thing I can do is sell off everything, go back home. It's gonna be worse than jail. I wish I would have never done this. But yeah, you make a mistake, and you gotta pay for it.
P-plate driver William blew over his zero-limit roadside. He's at the station for further breath testing, and it's now over 16 hours since his last drink.
Just had a big night last night, obviously a bit too big. I was feeling a bit dusty, but I don't know, you just don't think about it. You just hop in the car and drive. So, it's my own fault. I was going to pick up a cot. My sister-in-law's friends has got a cot. I've got a baby on the way, and we were just going to pick up the cot up. It's all exciting.
William could have easily avoided this situation and be well on his way back to Tamworth.
My licence ran out, and instead of changing over to a gold licence, I just was a stooge and went in and paid and just renewed it instead of going for the tests. It's just stupid.
Hey, I've just got to ask you a few more questions. What time was your first drink?
Probably about 7 at night.
So that was at a friend's place?
Yeah, 7 till I had a few beers with him and watched the footy, and then I headed off.
How many beers have you, mates?
4 maybe, 4 or 5.
How many you had at the pub, do you think?
Squillions. A fair few, yeah.
Unknown?
Yeah, unknown.
William only blew .02 roadside, so if his story is true, his next reading should be even lower. But will he make it to his zero limit?
Mate, nice deep breath for me. Blowing through the device and I'll tell you when to stop. Okay, nice deep breath, mate. Mouth over the pipe and away you go. Stop. Thanks, mate. Take a seat. Just take a couple of seconds to analyse that.
On the M7 motorway out of Sydney, gold prospector Terry and his unusual car have attracted police attention.
Already been in New South Wales looking for gold and went back down to Victoria and had a look around down there, and now I'm backtracking. I was going to go back to WA because I wasn't finding much gold. And then I decided I should go up to Byron, otherwise I'm going to kick myself if I go all the way back to the west and not go back, because I've been there once before and I just loved it.
He had a Western Australian driver's licence, and the expiry date was July 2009. So all we've done then is run a check via our police radio, and it come up that his licence is current, and because he's got the receipt, that will suffice. All right, that's your receipt back. All checks out, no worries.
Terry's in luck and free to continue his journey if he can get the car started.
All right, I'm off. That's it.
The roof racks were homemade and pop rivet and tech bolted onto the roof of the car, so he's come from Western Australia and hasn't fallen off, so he's doing all right.
Adios, muchachos. Hi-ho, Silva, away!
P-plate driver William says he hasn't had a drink for 16 hours, and now he has to blow zero to walk away without being charged.
Okay, nice deep breath, mate. Mouth over the pipe and away you go. Stop. Thanks, mate. Take a seat. Just take a couple of seconds to analyse that. Okay, William, as a result of your breath analysis, return a reading of .010, which puts you into the novice range, okay? Mate, it's the lowest area range that category you fall into. As you're aware, you're a zero limit.
This is bad luck for William. who has blown one of the lowest readings detectable.
Just makes things a little bit difficult. Like I play footy and coaching a junior soccer team, so it just makes it difficult to run around and things like that and get to work, obviously. Hopefully that penalty won't be too harsh.
Don't do an emergency dash to the hospital if you don't have your licence back. It's probably the rule.
Yeah.
I think he's made a mistake. I think he's misjudged. When I was talking to him about the alcohol that he consumed, he'd lost track, so he really had no idea of actually what he consumed last night. And here we are, 16 hours after his last drink, and still with alcohol in his system.
Well, I'm just glad they didn't pull me. Like, I've driven pretty much all day. I didn't eat very much last night, and I only had a bit of Subway for lunch today, so maybe if I did eat a little bit more, you know, but...
William was charged with novice range drink driving and received a 3-month good behaviour bond. Edwin was fined $600 and disqualified from driving for 6 months. Samir was fined $300 and was also disqualified from driving for 6 months.